Good morning, everyone. Once again, I think I'm going to see if I can't reconnect to Facebook. It says it was deleted. Oh, I'm still having issues. So, are we clear or fuzzy to you guys today? I mean, we were having problems last week, so I'm just trying to see what the problem may have been. Oh, Mama. That's okay. It's good that you're here. All right. I'm just trying to see what I can do on Facebook here real quick. I don't know why. Save changes. I'm not sure what the changes were. We'll see if we are on Facebook or not. I don't know. All right. So, anybody, can you tell me if this is clear or not? We're just going to pull a card. How's that look? Anybody? Testing 1, 2, 3. I hope everyone had a happy St. Patty's Day. And well, we were going to have our St. Patty's Day with Dreamweaver, and he fell ill, so he's ill right now. Clear right now. Awesome. See, I don't know what it was last week. It's something in the atmosphere. We have a lot of happenings now. The Ides of March are upon us, and weird things and connections to spirit. My clock went back to 0 twice this week, and it did it again this morning. I'm wondering, Mom, it might be Sega trying to reach me to let me know he's here, because I suddenly woke up and all of a sudden it looked like the whole room flashed. And when I looked back at the clock, it reset itself to 0. It was weird. Where is my middle name? It seems like. Okay. All right. Good morning, Kelly. Oh, my goodness. Kelly, are you the Kelly from South? Because Kelly, you have been on my mind if it is that Kelly. I don't know why. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to send her a message just to see if everything's okay, because you've been on my mind. All right. So we're going to go ahead and say hello to everybody. Hello, Colleen, Mama, Auntie, Anya, Dreamweaver, and Kelly, Robert. Yay. All right. Well, we all got YouTube here today. Like I said, I think something's going on with Facebook. Tired of trying to figure Facebook out. So whatever. That's all right. A lot of times, most of my trouble comes from Facebook anyway. So, yes. Interesting, Kelly. I think we need to talk. I mean, just catch up or something, because you've been, like I said, you've been on my mind for really on and off for a good month now, I'd say. But I woke up thinking about you today, which is interesting. All right. So, okay, Spirit. What? Oh, for those who don't know me, I'm sorry. I'm Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, spiritual minister, author, and a teacher of so many different classes and chakra healing, tuning forks, and you name it. Anyway, here we are after St. Patty's Day. The veil is much, much thinner, so don't be surprised if you're not having really weird dreams and extra communication with spirit, your loved ones, things like that. I had to get to the root of mine because I just came off a really horrible jury duty. It was really bad, and it was very emotional, especially when you have to, put in your vote for someone probably should really be going down, because then right evidence and questions weren't asked. That's always lovely. So I didn't know if I brought something home with me from the courthouse. I actually did not get the smudge yet, but I did spray myself. So probably spray myself today too. But anyway, I've been trying to reach my lost dog. And maybe that's him trying to tell me, I'm here, you just can't see me. Wake up, Mom. All right. So, being saying all that, here we go. All right, Spirit, what is best going to help everyone in their path in life for this week of March 19th, 2023? What's the best card? All right. All right, we got express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you are awesome. So be yourself. A lot of times people get themselves in the situations, and even if it's for jobs, they don't think that they can be themselves because someone's not going to like what they believe or who they are or whatever. But it feels like for the right suitable friendships and things like that, it's best to be who you are. But maybe you can be a little reserved in some areas, especially if you're off the wall kind of person. But got to be yourself. And then when it comes to meeting new people who are looking for relationships and things like that, again, it's good to be you because it's best they just know you are who you are right from the get-go. All right. Okay, Spirit. What card would best help everyone in their path in life for this week? All right, so for some of you, I know some of you started, some of you have stopped. We have Angel of Addiction Healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. So there may be, some people get ill because it takes them away from things they would normally do, and it gives them the chance to see what life is like without that crutch, whatever it is. Now, addiction healing could be something that you're ingesting, smoking, whatever, but it could also be the way you are thinking and your belief patterns, things like that. So sometimes if you're really, stuck in the mud, or maybe you're fighting with depression, things like that, that can really be also an addiction, not just a debilitation. So check out where maybe you can use some upkeep in what area and get to it, because it seems like there's a whole world waiting for you. And if you get rid of these things that are holding you back or making you ill or not feeling your optimal self or your best half of you, take care of that. Because it seems like that the energy in the atmosphere is ripe for your healing success. All right, Spirit. What card is going to be best to help everyone in their path in life? That would be so awesome if it's Sega. Yes, it would. We have Creative Wonderment. Follow your passion. So what is it that you truly desire? What is it that you would like to see manifest itself into your life? So it's, it's creative wonderment, but also, some people are artists and they haven't tried a new type of artwork that might actually really enhance the work they're doing already, or they're ready to move on to the next step. But also going to be, how creative can you be in your own life? Some people are like, I'm going to reorganize, I'm going to redecorate. And what way is going to bring the best flow into my life? You could also be very creative about how you are tackling issues or problems or issues with other people. So it's time to be creative. It seems that all this really wonderful energy is available to everyone right now to head whatever might be stifling you right off the bat. Also to make you better who you are. Who can have better, right? All right. What's this? Now for our Divine Circus. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially this week here of March 19th, 2023? Let me pick the proper card. Best helps them in their path in life. What is it that they need to know or be helpful for them to know? All right. I'm always a little confused on this one when I pull it. Pinhead Punchinello. Pinhead Punchinello. So sometimes things aren't black and white, but sometimes they are when it comes to change. What do you need to do? And sometimes you should not be overthinking things like, well, if I do this, then that's going to happen. sometimes like, well, you know what? I just feel like I need to do this. Let the cards fall where they may. So let's just see what Pinhead Punicello has to say. Pinhead Punicello. I like saying that. Makes me feel more Italian. All right. Do you ever feel just a little too blessed with new ideas, dreams, and ambitions? Maybe it feels like you need more hours in the day to attain all you desire, which is kind of going back to this creative card here, too. To complete every course, read every book, create every dream, and live at least 10 lifetimes in just one. Or maybe you just feel overwhelmed with possibilities and choices, with demands on your time and things to do. I'm going to read a little further. One of the gifts and challenges of the modern world is that we can be spoilt for choice. We have so many possible paths, so many choices to make on a daily basis that sometimes excitement can become overwhelming, or a feeling of trying to do everything and getting nothing much accomplished in the process. Pinhead Punicello knows how to solve this dilemma. The entire universe can dance in the head of a pin. That means that you only need one point from which everything can come alive. If you narrow down your choices to one, just one for now, everything else will come in time. Just as you would water roots of the trees and notice that not only does the roots grow, but so does the trunk and the branches and the leaves and the flowers and the bird life attracted to the trees and so on. So too do you need to just attend to one important task, and the rest will happen naturally. It might seem like you are giving up on the many to tend to the one, but if you tend to the one, the many can come to life according to the timing of life itself. That's really cool. I like that. I like the reading. The whole thing was nice. All right. Ooh, I'm a little chilly in here. I think I should be putting on a jacket or something. All right. I woke up with the chills this morning too. It's kind of weird. All right, so let's see. So it means taking risks, making that one step. You know, there could be 100 even addictions that you have going on. Get to one at a time. It's like, well, if I do this, then this is happening. You know, and I'm going to do the perfect example because it's happened to me. People who like to quit smoking, they're like, but then I'm going to gain weight. You know, I got so mad at myself, and Spirit was so adamant that if I did not quit, I was going to die. I just like, well, you know what? I will deal with the aftermath, and weight is one of my big issues with myself to begin with. But sure enough, I put on 10 pounds, but within a few months, I chipped right away at that once I felt good with that hand to mouth thing, and maybe switching up some foods when you're doing the hand to mouth thing. There's ways around it. Just start with the thing you need to do first and worry about the rest later. So sometimes it's just the best way to get things accomplished when you have so much on your plate. All right, so I'm going to do some Sufi. We haven't done Sufi in a while, and I think it's because I misplaced the cards. All right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did green in honor of St. Patty's Day. We're still waiting to celebrate St. Patty's Day. I'll tell you, Dreamweaver, in honor of you, I've been wearing green for 3 days. I'm like, I'm going to wear green until we get to celebrate St. Patty's Day and we get to eat some corned beef and cabbage. That's funny. All right. Beyond the ego, surrender to the flow of life. So they're talking about surrender your individuality, angel of addiction healing, and just picking one thing at a time, creative wonderment. They're all tying in together. Beyond the ego, surrender to the flow of life. Sometimes you can't make things go the way you want, so go with the next best thing. And eventually it leads you to where you need to go. Sometimes it just needs to be a rerouting opportunity. What else wants to come out and play today? All right. It's the fairy cards. It could be. Yes. All right, Spirit. What is the best card that's best going to help everyone in their path of life? I was wondering why that didn't get a quicker comment. Let me pick the proper card, especially for this week. I feel more than one might want to come out on this deck here. Manifestation. Here we go again. All right, I'm going to see if we can see this clear. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. Step 1. Pick one thing at a time and it will all come to you. It's be creative about it. It's like, well, if I do this, maybe eventually that can happen. You don't have to be particular. You just have to make a move. You have to make a choice and just move on it. I got so many things parked in my brain too, but I'll tell you, I've been in the mode for cleaning and organizing, even though I know I need to be creating things right now, but I only have a couple of fairs left to do that I'm signed up for. But whatever's going to make me feel comfortable in my own home, my own skin, that sort of thing, that's where I'm working at. So wherever my drive is sending me, that's what I'm doing. So for you too, manifest what it is that you want. Think about it. To bring your manifestations into reality quicker is if you do it to music, but it's got to be that peppy, happy music kind of thing. And that's when things really start get moving, and it creates that wonderful energy to help the flow of the positive come into your life. All right. We're going to do relationship cards for people who have some relationship issues. All right, Spirit. What's best can help us in a path in life? What does everyone need to know for those who have questions on relationships? What's best can help them? We always do 2 because one may not suit your situation. Okay, children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this could be, all right, the person you want to be with, do they even like children? Do they have children? Do you have children? Are the needs of your children sort of getting in the way of you getting together with people, getting to go out? And, it's always best to know now how people feel about children in your life, but you also need to ask yourself, are you being fair where your children are concerned? Because there are people, I hear more often than not, that people get into a relationship and even they can live together and they're not allowed to discipline their children in any way, and the children walk all over them and are really mean and nasty to them. You're not my mother, you're not my father, or I don't have to listen to you. And that just creates a lot of issues that can actually ruin a relationship. So you're going to have to give your children some stern advice or something. Say, well, if I find out that he or she has to reprimand you or comes to me and tells me that you've been really rude and mean to them, you are not going to like the results. I mean, somehow it feels like some things may have to be nipped in the butt. So check on that, because it could be a real relationship killer, but it also can be something you need to check on to make sure before you go further in your lives that you both agree on this one thing. Especially one person may want to have children, the other one doesn't. So, somebody can't have children either. So that might be an issue as well. It's always best to check that stuff out, because it just leads to broken hearts later if you're just not upfront and honest. All right, Spirit. What else for relationships? Okay, we got the love yourself first. Really great advice. And I know a lot of us are just tired of hearing stuff like that. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So when you are more sure of yourself, there's some guys that like the wounded little deers, and I know I've said this before, but that wears off after a while when they're tired of taking care of you, or, like, oh my God, can they do anything by themselves? That sort of thing. that becomes super annoying, and that too can destroy relationships. So make sure that you're being self-aware, um, self you're just able to care for yourself and do things yourself. And a lot of people really appreciate that. It's like, wow, look at her. I love that you can do that. I mean, sometimes people that are attracted to you are the people who can't do that for themselves because they admire that in you. So, making sure that you're always taking care of yourself first. Maybe if you have some health issues too, doing what you can. If you wanted to go on a diet, do what you can. Not saying it always works, but again, people are supposed to love you for you at the same time. Okay. So you see, and also that energy of loving yourself first. What are you doing for yourself? It's almost like doing meditation and ritual. If you are not, my camera is like so lowly falling down here. If you are not being taking responsibility for your own life, your own well being and welfare, and things like that, it shines out to the world, and the universe says, why give you more if you're not even doing this? So, and that's just some of the possibilities. I mean, there are many more to that, because how maybe you're not taking care of yourself first. Even though you might be responsible for other people, you are very important. Or how are you going to continue to care for everybody else if you're not caring for yourself? All right, this thing, I'm going to this. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, got the bird started. Let's see. Ah. We are going to go ahead and do a practical spell deck. So if people are looking to do some sort of ritual, and it's also green on the back here, so it just reminds me of St. Patty's Day. All right, Spirit, what is the best ritual that people can really utilize right now that'll really best help them in their path in life to be stronger people, to focus on what's important? Whatever you feel is going to be the best ritual for everyone today. Okay. It's a good one. Whew. I had just gotten a hot flash, so I'll get out. All right. Moon Magic Money Bath. Now, if you can, don't forget, take a screenshot of this if it's clear. This spell is most effective if practiced during a new moon or a full moon. Thursday night. Oh, really? That's interesting. How do they know full moon's going to last on Thursday night? All right. Pour green apple or jasmine essential oil into running bath water and bathe by the light of the single green by a single green candle. Close your eyes and meditate on your true desires. What does personal prosperity mean to you? Focus on the candle flame while whispering, "Here and now, my intention is set. New luck will be mine, and all needs will be met. With harm to no one, none, and plenty for all, blessed be to thee and me." That's cool. I like it. All right. So again, sometimes backing it away makes it sharper. Screenshot that. That's really good. I like it. I have to try to remember to do some of these. I pull them, but all right. Now for a trinket. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know this week of March 19th, 2023? Let me pull out the proper trinket. All right. Oh my, that is just too funny. Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay. First, I've been doing a lot of readings. Well, not a lot of readings, but I've been doing some readings this week. And this has been coming out a lot. This is the base, the rubber bottom to like a walking stick or something like that. This is representing of stability. Do whatever it is that you need to do to make yourself stable, to feel stable in your own mind, in your own life. Maybe you've been overspending. Maybe your health and you're not feeling very well. Maybe you had a choice between a job. Which one's going to either give you that comfort and well-being or closer to home because you don't like to travel far, maybe travel's hard on you. I mean, whatever you got to do to make your life more stable, get that stability going. uh, Cut your spendings, cut back on some bills. Like me, you know what, I got used to it. I haven't had TV, and geez, how long's it been? 4 years now. Yeah, it was like a huge bill. I'm like, I cannot afford this. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I did get a Roku box, and I'm able to get a lot of free movies and a lot of free stuff. So there's ways. But why I was laughing is I pulled out the clover. St. Patty's Day. That was so fun. All right, so the clover means luck is upon you. You have the energy, the desire, the manifestation, and the power of the universe to get things accomplished. Manifest your dreams into reality. You really need to get on that manifest boat, and you have to start utilizing that. That's the only way it really comes to be, is if you work on it, right? And I can't get this thing turned over. It's a pretty heavy pin there. All right. So now we're going to pick a stone. I might do the cards and an actual stone. For those of you who didn't see it, I have like this huge bowl of stones now. And let's pray that the one that I pick out, I can actually identify. I usually can identify many, many stones, so it's really odd that I pick one out that I can't identify. Oh. All right, Spirit, what's going to be the best stone for everyone in their path in life this week, to utilize for this week of March 19th, 2023? What is the best stone? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this is a green opal. It's amazing. I got to know what it was. All right, green opal. And we will see what else I get here. Card. A lot of times they coincide with each other. All right, Spirit, help me pick the proper card for the proper stone to best help everyone in their path in life. And my camera is doing it again. What the heck? Come on. Got my little table here. I'm going to have to start putting a stone on the back a bit to hold it down. There she blows. All right, let's just put you all the way down and do that. How much further it can fall. All right, Spirit. Help me pick the proper stone. This helps everyone in their path in life, especially this week. Well, I got two. This is a stone week. It's weird. All right. We got calcite. So I'm going to say orange calcite, honey calcite, and I'm seeing a lot of it lately. I've even looked at some stone shows, and I'll tell you, this color calcite is all over the place. And it's busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reason for being busy. Like, all right, are you busy doing something else because you're avoiding doing something else? And you're like, but I can't, I got to clean this room. But really, you should be making plans or going to the doctors, making appointments, things like that, or whatever. But make sure you're not doing this avoidance thing, or maybe you're just cleaning because something's really innerly bothering you. So maybe you need to just face that issue and deal with it. All right, so we're going to see what that means too in a minute, because we also got aquamarine. Aquamarine, that's a nice safe stone too. It helps make you safe if you're traveling in and around water. You know that divine life's purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. So pay attention to what your inner self is telling you. use that kinesiology technique that I've told you guys to do when you're unsure of something. Put your hands at your side, standing straight, close your eyes, get your inner balance there, and then pose the question. If you start to propel forward, the answer is yes. You propel backwards, the answer is no. All right. So let us see. Let us see what Google has to say about all these. Anya has donated. So we're getting ready to get to the part of the show that if you would like a reading and to be entered into our monthly contest, you can donate with the information that's scrolling through on the below of your screen there, and you are guaranteed to get your reading and to go first. All right. And then anybody else will be able to post a question, and it'd be a 1-card deal. Or if you want a card or a trinket, if you have a preference, you can just let me know. All right, here we go. What are the metaphysical properties of green opal?
According to Cape Cod crystals, green opal properties. Metaphysically, green opal is considered a cleansing and rejuvenating stone. Harnessing both wood and water energies, green opal is a stone for cleansing energy and supporting health, prosperity, and abundance.
That's perfect. All right, we're going to say it again. Can't make this shit up. It just basically hit everything in all these cards that are out here right now. I love it. All right, next stone. What are the metaphysical properties of calcite?
According to Fire Mountain Gems, calcite metaphysical properties. Calcite is commonly believed to increase and amplify energy of healing, learning, and awareness. Calcite is not only an oft-used cleanser in the material world, it is also believed to be a spiritual cleanser that changes perspective and renews commitment to making change.
I'm telling you, these are perfect. All right, aquamarine. What are the metaphysical properties of aquamarine?
According to Fire Mountain Gems, aquamarine metaphysical properties. In the language of gemstones, aquamarine represents happiness, hope, and everlasting youth. In ancient times, aquamarine was thought to protect those at sea. It was believed to make sailors fearless and safe from adversaries on the open waters.
Awesome sauce. All right, so there we have that. And yes, this is the time that we ask everyone, please, please, please give us those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And well, I don't know where you might be listening from. Could even be if Facebook's got their act together over there. You can give us the hearts and whatever else. And any positive comments are also helpful. Thank you. All right. So at this time, you can go ahead and post your questions. Anya did donate, so she gets to go first. Destinations. I got a little message here that says can't post comments to some destinations. So I don't know if Facebook has the ability to watch, not be able to comment, or what, but interesting. All right. Let's put my goodies away here. Okay. Alrighty. La 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 la. And let me go ahead and write your name down. You know what? If I'm not sure, this might be like the first one this month. Okay. Make sure we got that. All right, so the question is, it's Mother's Day in the UK. Really? Wow, you guys are like 2 months ahead of us. Could I get a reading for my mom, Patricia Orski? I thought it was Orska. Please Jade. Okay, Mom wants to know if loved ones that have passed can communicate with each other. Most definitely. Yes, loved ones can communicate amongst each other. They see each other from time to time. From what I understand, they are not always constantly around each other. Let's just see. Your mom. Patricia Orski. Dear Lord, love and light, Mother, Father God, let's here today. Can I be with Patricia Orski and any guides, guardians, and angels and loved ones that would like to come through and give her a message? They are showing me what looks like kind of like if you had an old time projector and you know how you see each little frame, each frame, and all these frames are going by. So I believe a lot of people are doing a lot of memory things right now. I do believe she's getting dreams, so I don't know if she's remembering them or not. I do have this green. This looks like a dragonfly. It looks a little skinnier than a dragonfly, but it's interesting. Okay, there's like a dragonfly coming through in green, so there's like healing taking place. I don't know if it's emotional healing or what, or even the green could represent, may have even visited her on St. Patty's Day. I'm getting the words, we're around for you now and always. There's like this tinge of orange that's trying to come through. Does your mom have any circulation problems at all? Or any maybe woman issues going on? Because it's like they're trying to send her healing. The dragonfly represents a transformation. So I think that she's going through some sort of change or something in her life right now. And I think it's going to make her possibly a little more emotional than normal. All right. And someone's holding, it looks like a bottle cap or something. And this it looks like a bat that comes out of it. So this does that. I'm getting confirmation on transformation. So your mom is going through some sort of transformation. Are you aware of this? Maybe she's not aware of it yet. It could be, on a healing level too. It doesn't have to be on the woman menstruation sort of transformation. And someone's saying she seems more alive when she's with someone. So it could very well be that she's feeling like a bit lonely, but when people come and spend some time with her or maybe take her out someplace, it's like when the real her sparks and comes alive. All right. Let's see what else I have here. I'm going to pull a divine circus for her, for Patricia Orski. Let me pull the proper card that will help Anya's mom, Patricia Orski, in her path in life. What does she need to know? Maybe they're going to come up with something that can help her with the arthritis. The Pixie Perio. Pixie Perio. Now, I think being in and around water, I'm wondering if some soothing, like, when I call them Sith baths, but they're really like with the Epsom salts and stuff like that. I think that's going to be more beneficial to her and help her with the way she feels, especially if she's uncomfortable sleeping in the evenings. Get my little book. 36. All right. Come on. There is an original you The you that has always been and always will be you, no matter how much the outer forms of your body, your work, your lifestyle, your world seems to change. Go with her change. The original essential you is always there within, unique, precious, and just as you were created to be. So I'll go ahead and read this a little further for her. Within you is an intelligence that helps you to adapt to various life circumstances and situations. You might do this consciously or unconsciously, but the point of any type of adaptation is survival. The pixie period can bring you a message. There is more meant for you in this life than merely surviving. You are actually meant to thrive. The oracle reminds you that you thrive most fully, abundantly, and deliciously when you are just you. This is what we were saying. Not the version of you that another may prefer, nor the one that helps you to fit into the crowd, but just you, as you have always been. Even if that doesn't seem like enough for some people, it is more than enough for you to have the life that you deserve that would bring you the most peace, happiness, and love. So when the oracle of Pixie Period comes to you, it is time to get back to the essence of you. It might be time to go back to the things that you dreamed about in childhood, or something that really feels like it expresses the true you, but that you cast aside for some very logical and sensible reason or other. That might be a talent, passion, or lifestyle that you are pursuing, or a deep-seated need to create or express yourself through art, clothing, music, or dance. It's time to reclaim it. From the little dreams and childhood fantasies, a full-grown life's purpose can blossom, even if it seems fanciful rather than practical. Don't drop the ball. Give yourself a chance to be and be seen, to live and thrive as the real you. You are good for you are you for good reason, not by error, oversight, or mistake. Love yourself and let yourself live, thrive, and express the original genius of you. That is awesome. I love that. So she needs to get out. I hope you guys took her out for St. Patty's Day. That sounds awesome. Let's see. What else? One for your mom here. All right, Spirit. What else for Anya's mom, Patricia Orsky? What else does she need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life? So she is still going through some stuff. She still has some emotional healing that needs to take place. So as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. And it's funny because it's what they're talking about. So I think her, like her, she lost her husband. Does not mean your life is over by any means. There's a whole new life now to discover, to find, and doesn't even mean companionship is out of the question either. So she definitely needs to get out more. That's for sure. All right. And one more card. All right, Spirit for Patricia Orsky. What else does she need to know? What's going to help her in her path in life? And she may need to clear space a little bit. So angel space clearing, it's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. So again, you can't be thinking, nobody wants me. I'm old and used up now. That is never, ever the case. So she just needs to know that and maybe introduce her to things that maybe even people at her age do. So she knows a place to go when she feels like getting out and, shaking it up a little bit or just wanting to be around people. Oh, it was her birthday too on St. Patty's Day. That is so cool. We did celebrate. Awesome. Wow. However, we said happy birthday and happy Mother's Day. That is so cool. I love it. So I'm just going to see if there's anybody else that wants to talk to her. In the UK, but it's like, may the Irish eyes smile upon you again. I do see a gentleman here. That was probably her husband, I believe. And I believe her mum, because I'm getting the mum thing like you wrote here, is with her also. And they have this sweet, kind, gentle smile looking down on her. So they're definitely with her. And yes, they do communicate, even if they didn't like each other here on Earth. So I don't know how they got along, but they're here. All right. I leave that with you. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyone else have a question here today? And if you've donated, please let me know because you get more than just one card if you did. Whew. I did not have breakfast yet. Getting a little woozy. Kelly. Ah. All right. Kelly, general message from Spirit here. I don't know why I'm getting these words because, I mean, I know what you've been through. It just sounds really weird. But they're saying everything will be okay, and they want you to organize your belongings for some reason. I'm not sure what that's about. It's almost like setting up the energy in your home with like feng shui, do a cleansing and clearing. It feels like maybe some old stagnant negative energy might be around that might be blocking a little bit of a flow of things for you. Organize your thoughts and something else. So there's a big thing about organizing. All right, let's see what else we got. We'll put card here. You know, since we get one card, I'm going to make it the Divine Circus. Sometimes it just seems to tell you more. All right, for Kelly, Spirit. Let me pull the proper card best to help Kelly in her path in life. We got the Bright Baby. All right. So sometimes you're smart to not let people know everything that you know because, well, you learn more that way. It's kind of like sitting in the background listening opposed to putting your 2 cents in, you know, someone's just going to turn it down, but you learn more of what's going on. Also, you're very smart, very, very intelligent, and you can do most anything that you'd like to do. You guys are going to have to wait. Frey is ringing the bell at the background. All right. Let's see what Bright Baby has to say. They're talking about intelligence. Are you owning your intelligence? Like, not letting people make you feel less than feels also important. But okay, let me read the card. Simple truths will help you most right now. Complexity is the mind at work, whereas the heart sees with astoundingly accurate simplicity. Don't worry about the details, the hows and wheres and whys. Those answers will come in time. For now, all you need to do is get back to the basics of what is true and what for you that means stepping into the light. When a painful or confusing feeling grips your mind, situations can seem more complicated than they need to be. The Oracle of Bright Baby tells you that the best and brightest way through even the most apparently complex issues is often the simplest. Saying no, stepping back, voicing your truths, having patience, acting when you need to do so, asking for help. Simplicity can assist you in taking steps day after day until the issue has resolved itself, just as naturally as night melts into day. To heed the healing truths of Bright Baby, you are asked, even if just for now, to drop the complex adult explanations, justifications, interpretations, and stories. What is the simplest version of the story you are dealing with in your life right now? And how can you act on that simplicity with truth, compassion, and authenticity? If you aren't sure you can get to simplicity, if the confusion seems too great, the oracle brings you confirmation that a blinding flash of clarification is in sight on its way. Make sure you don't discount the insight as being too obvious or simple. Oftentimes, the answer you need is right under your nose, just waiting to be discovered, and also as plain as the nose on your face. If you are concerned that something has been spoiled, damaged, beyond repair, then the Oracle of Bright Baby brings you good news. It is possible to restore, repair, and return the purity, innocence, and original essence to what you feared was damaged. Innocence is never truly lost. It just gets a bit muddied sometimes and needs a cleanup. If you feel like you have lost your true self or the bright promise of a fresh new opportunity that you regret allowing to pass you by, it's just a matter of clearing out what has kept you away from your light. It's still there within you. It just needs to be rediscovered. Bright Baby tells you there is always a chance to return to the light, to begin anew. Awesome. And you know what? There's a little healing trick to this one. So I'm going to put that out there for you to take a screenshot of this if you can. So the healing trick. And I'll give you some things to say too, which might help. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, click, click. Okay. And that's that's Lady Luck. That's the next page. All right. So I hope that had helped you, Kelly. Yeah, it must be things going on if I was picking up on you. All right. Colleen, you have to go. Thank you, Colleen, for joining us here today. And can't wait to see how far you've gotten on those portraits. So if you can, shoot me out a little text and let me know. Thank you. All right. So do you feel that has helped you, Kelly? Is that like touching base on something there for you? All right. Anyone else? We have 5 minutes. She says, thank you so much, Jade. That brings her much comfort. Anya, so was she listening with you? I didn't know if it was something you were going to show her later or not. That's really cool. I love it. Yes. Have a wonderful week for all those who have to leave. Hello, Claudia. Sure. One question, you get 1 card. If you make a donation, then you get more than that. We have time for this one last question, so go for it. Awesome. A happy Mother's Day for those in the UK. I know it's not here. Everybody's like, okay, am I watching an old one? Hey, Claudia. Does Isaac still have feelings for me? Does Isaac still have feelings for Claudia? I'm getting the information. Yes, he does, but they're all over the place. So I think I'm going to have to put my kids in the... Yep, they already put themselves in the bedroom. They're so good. They're well trained. Oh, my goodness. I love it. You have to sit here. People are like, why do your dogs bark and then run in the other room? Hey, and then he came back out. Bedroom. Go. Hang on, I got to put up a gate. Guys, stay there. You'll be fine. Okay. Sorry about that. It's better than hearing the bark. I hear Auntie's dogs barking. That's why they're reacting. All right. Does he have feelings? But they're all over the place, is what they're telling me. His feelings are not really... Well, I can't say they're not compartmentalized. There's a lot of them, actually. Sort of is torn. I can definitely tell you that he does think about you from time to time, but I'm going to pull a relationship card for you, Claudia. What is his name? Isaac. Does Isaac still have feelings for her? And All right. I don't know if you are stuck on this person, because I'm going to tell you, I felt the need to pull 2 cards for you, and I don't normally do that for just, one question thing. But we do have the unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So they are saying that you need to put this down and not worry about it, but it's nice to know that he's twisted inside. That always helps to know that you are not forgotten. But I think if you were to even be together, it would just be like a relationship of one person using the other one. He has a lot of stress. But I also got that this is what you need to do so you can kind of get beyond it, is go out and flirt. And you can flirt with him if you want to, but it just seems like you don't really have enough to keep it in a relationship mode. So what you need to do is go out and just find yourself sexy, do things and dress in ways that make you really feel good about you. Get out there and flirt with people. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And I think you doing that is really going to help other people as well. So it's really going to uplift your spirits, but this person just has way too much going on. Can't compartmentalize his thoughts and feelings right now, and I'm not really sure if he's capable or would be able to do that long term anyway. So that's the feeling and the reading that I'm getting for you. So I hope that's helped, dear. Awesome. I'm glad you do that. Really, really helps. All right. And again, if anybody would like to donate, we have the information that's scrolling through the bottom of the screen there, and you do get put into an entry to win a free reading at the end of the month. Awesome. You need to talk for real. Thank you for your rating. You're welcome. Hello, Pua. Where'd you go? Pua Gupta. Face red heart. Face shape red heart. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to read. What is that? I don't normally see that. It's weird. All right, everyone. It is now 11 o'clock. It is time to get moving. I did not have anything to eat, and I severely need to get something into my system. Oh, Pua, we're going to need you to get on here much sooner than now. I am getting ready to sign off. I can just say, if you can ask me a question super quick here, and I can see what advice I have for my connection with them. That's might be more than just a quick card or feeling I have. If you're looking for a love connection, I'm not so sure it's it. I think that the real person may enter your life in September, and that's about all I can give you on that. I think there's somebody else that could currently be watching you now, or that will be, but the description they gave me fits a lot of people in your area. So dark eyes, dark hair. It's like, duh. But again, doesn't have to be. Could be blonde hair, blue eyes. But all right, so that's what I got for you, Pua. That was for you. So if you weren't watching, you're gonna have to go back and look at that. I wish I had more time to concentrate on that more. If you ever want a private reading, if anybody really wants more detailed information, you can always book a private reading with me with the information you see scrolling through below, and also in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. And be happy to do that. Of course, it does cost. I mean, got to make a living somehow. This is kind of so you guys know my talents, so that maybe later on, eventually, you will get a reading. But hopefully I am able to help those who really can't afford help otherwise. All right. Well, you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I hope you had a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. And if you didn't, you still plan to. I hope it all works out great. I know mine's delayed, and I plan to have a really good meal. All right. So you have a wonderful day. Namaste.